This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for March 31st, 2025. It's currently March 16th, 2025, 7:26 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $562.81 USD. And the shuffle video for the March 31st reading was created on February 21st, 2025 at 8:33 p.m. Eastern Time. So what we're going to cover in this video will be the overall trend direction and chart behavior for the day. We'll give you the timing and chart behavior of the day's highest high, the day's lowest low, and the best trades that we see throughout the day. We'll even give you the hour-by-hour sequence of chart events. And it's important to understand that the sequence of chart events is what we're predicting. The timing is usually on point to the hour, but there will be plenty of cases where you'll need to give the timing plus or minus an hour or two of wiggle room. And it's in those cases that you want to pay closest attention to the sequence of chart events because that remains accurate. This is the main reason why I do not recommend trading this information. You should see this video as entertainment and a guide to what we expect to take place on the 31st. But if you're serious about trading this information, you must have access to our early access Discord trade alerts as part of the early access subscription. I'll show you how to get that at the end of the video. So in the pre-market, the overall theme and chart behavior for the day, sideways rotation, big move higher, more sideways rotation. Behavior around the high is high, a big move into the high, probably even a breakout. Behavior around the lowest low, an important technical price level on a 1-month chart scale minimum. And there should be an unexpected move to the upside out of that important price level. We don't really have any advisement as far as trades, but there's likely to be an important support level on a multi-day scale highlighted here. We might be able to pull off a trade there. We'll see. Before we get into that, I just want to make sure you're aware the whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. Do that by following through on the roll of karma for the channel. Go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. 5% of all profits should be donated forward to a charity here. 5% of all profits should be donated back to the channel. This is a form of gratitude. Leaving you with 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you're an angel investor of the channel. Universe will send it back to you tenfold for following through. Not to mention, you're going to get my attention if you do that regularly. I consider you an angel investor. And we'll put you in the Angel Investor Discord chat channel. Not to mention, those are the people that I pay closest attention to because these are beautiful, beautiful people with integrity. They're the type of people that give me hope for humanity. Much love and appreciation to you angel investors out there. All right, so in the pre-market, we have a period of volatility that ends with a fast sudden move higher. Right around the open, that Magus card move, usually Magus card move will make for a good exit. So if you're in a long position that carried over, like you missed the opportunity or you're looking for a swing trade, you could probably close out of that long position with this move to the upside right at the open. Look for a big move higher and then sideways rotation. That sideways rotation is where I'd want to exit out. In the first half hour, the move, we have that decline to and through support to meet another support. We rotate sideways along that second support. That turns into a rally between roughly 10 and 11 along a diagonal trend line, but that rally ends with a fast sudden move higher and a breakdown through that diagonal trend line with increasing volatility on the way down, taking us into a day's low, at least thus far, probably a day's low here between 11 and 12. That's followed by a huge move to the upside, unexpected move to the upside into a day's high thus far, just after 12 o'clock. After sideways rotation, big move into that high. Likely more sideways rotation at a higher price level, and then there's some sort of intentional fake out or shakeout between roughly 1 and 2, likely to the downside, but hard to say. Let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah, pretty notable move to the downside there between 1 and 2, starting off that high between 12 and 1. And that's a fake out. We're likely going to come to a trough, not a low for the day, but a trough there between roughly 2 and 3. And from that trough, we should have a huge move from the bottom of range all the way to the top of range. And some probably taking us to a high where we break through key resistance momentarily before a decline back down. And then a pop and drop, a move higher in a full retracement in the last hour with a low or a significant trough towards the end of the day. Probably a significant trough, not necessarily low, but a significant trough at the end of the day with an unexpected move to the upside out of it. I would look at this low for the day. I would open up a long position here between roughly 10 and 11, or excuse me, 11 and 12. I would look to close that long position when we have that failed attempt to break through key resistance. If I miss this high here, I would hold it through this decline and then wait for this big move from the bottom range into highs. And I would exit out there if I have to, but I would use that as a backup exit. That's SPY for March 31st, 2025. Let me show you how to get that early access subscription. You go to our website, Tarot for Traders. hover over order now, click on subscriptions. Early access subscription gets you the earliest access to any of our public posts that you can get. You get them on this Discord channel right here. The early access Discord channel. We drop all of the public posts that come out on YouTube, advanced here on the Discord channel. Gets you the live stream questions channel. All the questions are answered on the next available live stream. And it gets you the day trade alerts in real time on the Discord channel, the Discord day trade alerts for SPY, as well as the swing trade alerts for SPY. All of that, as well as the chart drawings with the live Discord TradingView chart link that you get access to through Discord. These are game-changing services, my friends. All of that is part of the monthly access subscription. Click here to subscribe. It's $100 a month, $1,000 for the year. These are vastly underpriced and likely to go up in the very, very near term. So if you're lucky enough to get these prices at these levels, you'll have that for the lifetime of the subscription. So pull the trigger if you're thinking about it, my friends, before it's too late. Blessings to all my angel investors. You know where to go. You know what to do. I'll see you guys on the next one.